Hi, welcome to day 3 of Urbana Girls Basketball Virtual Basketball Camp. Today we're gonna go through our finishing packet, our finishing workouts. Layups are one of the most missed shots in basketball, and they shouldn't be. We emphasize finishing at the rim, and we work on this at a great rate during our practices. 3 keys that we have to finishing at the rim. 1, explode to the rim. Try to high jump and get as high up to the rim as you can. 2, put the ball high on the glass. And 3, look the ball in. You want to keep your head and eyes focused on the ball as it goes all the way through the net. So with explode to the rim, we want our players to push themselves to jump up as high as they can to the rim. 2, put the ball high on the basket. How many times in a game have you seen somebody, what I would call, block their own shot? The ball never even gets above the rim and they can't make a layup because they hit the bottom of the rim. Don't block your own shot. Put it high on the backboard. And then 3, look it in. Don't be afraid of a blocked shot. Don't be afraid to miss it. Don't be looking in the stands to begin to celebrate. Watch the ball go through the net. Keep a still and focused set of eyes as the ball goes all the way through the rim. First thing we're gonna do is, just like we did with our shooting workout, we're gonna warm up. This is not going to look the coolest or be the flashiest drill. But again, if you do this every day, it'll greatly increase your footwork and your form and your ability to finish at the rim if you do this every day. So Hannah's gonna stand on the block, that little big square that's out on the gym floor. It's about a step away from the basket. She's gonna put her 2 feet next to each other. She's gonna take a step with her inside foot. Hannah's on the left side right now. So her inside foot is her right foot, because that is the foot closest to the rim. She's gonna take a step with her right foot. Go ahead, Hannah, right foot. She's gonna spike her left knee. She's gonna jump to the rim and try to finish. We have players make 20 of these every day. 20 of these to start themselves off at practice. So Hannah will make 20 every time. Takes a big step in, inside foot. She looks the ball in and high on the backboard. They put the square on the backboard for a reason. Use it. Put the ball at the top of the square and look that in. Again, you would make 20 of these on your own. We're gonna ask Hannah to take a pause there, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna switch to the other side and have Hannah do 20 makes, or you would make 20. We're gonna have her make about 5 on her own. Now, the only difference here is her inside foot is her left foot, and she spikes her right knee. Again, she takes a big step, and she high jumps to the rim. You're gonna try to get as high as she can. She explodes up to the basket. Good, freeze. Just like ball handling, just like our form shooting, our warm-up shots. This isn't the most exciting drill in the world, but if you do these things every day, you will get better. If you don't have a ball, if you don't have a basket, simply work on that footwork, work on that form. Big step with your inside foot, spike your outside knee. You do these every day, you'll slowly become a better finisher. Now we're gonna begin to move to our moves on the move, our finishing series, as she's beginning to attack the rim. All right, we'll now move a little bit further away from the basket and now have Hannah attack the rim off of a dribble. We're gonna start with just a simple, regular layup, okay? This is still that same inside foot, spike the outside knee, but we're now adding a dribble. At the high school level, we ask our players to get from the 3-point line to the basket in 1 dribble as they're doing this drill. Younger players, maybe 2. But in order to get there in 1 dribble, you gotta push that ball out in front of you, cover as much ground as possible. So as we've shown before, Hannah's gonna spin the ball out to herself, double step in, take 1 hard dribble to the rim, and finish with her left hand. Watch her inside foot and watch her spike her outside knee. Just gonna have Hannah demo 3 of these. You would do more on your own. We're gonna have Hannah move to the right side now and do the exact same thing. Again, Hannah's left-handed, so as she double steps in, her strong side is on her left hand. In order to get to the right side, Hannah's going to need to take that same crossover step that we showed in an earlier video to get to the rim. Right-handed players on the right side, you don't need to do this. If you're right-handed, you're simply taking a strong step with your right foot, dribbling with your right hand and going to the rim. Right-handed players would have to make that crossover step on the left side. Hannah, being left-handed on the right side, will make that crossover step here for us. She'll double step in, she'll cross, one hard dribble, get to the rim in one dribble and go finish. Again, the higher on the glass, you won't have the problem of blocking your own shot. Full speed, Hannah. Push that dribble out in front and attack. Get there. Much better. Much better. Hannah was much closer to the rim there because you went full speed. One more, Hannah. Double step in and go full speed right away. Push that dribble out in front. Get there. Good job. Good job. You at home would do more. We're just having Hannah demo a couple for us right now. What we've just shown is your standard layups. Both the drill we did right next to the basket and as we moved it out is what many of you have probably been taught: inside foot, outside knee, outside hand. As you begin to progress and play the game at a higher level, you have to get comfortable finishing awkwardly. There's a lot of tall bodies in the lane. There are a lot of defenders you have to get around, and all the contact isn't always called. You have to be able to finish off balance. You have to be able to get the ball to the rim in creative ways. If you watch Elena Deladon play on the women's side, or if you watch a Kyrie Irving on the men's side, they're both great at being able to finish in awkward, uncomfortable situations. So the next couple drills we show are ways in which to get the ball to the rim in creative ways. This summer, what a great time to work on creative aspects of your game. No coach around, no team around, so who cares if you miss a shot? Try to work on some different ways to get to the rim. First way here is what's known as an inside hand finish. You would do this if you're being chased by a defender and you're simply trying to get the ball to the rim quicker and a little bit at an unexpected time. So the shot blocker isn't able to time up your shot. So in the inside hand finish, Hannah is going to use her inside hand. That'll be her left hand. She's actually going to take off on her outside foot. So previously, we taught inside foot, outside hand. Now we're teaching outside foot, inside hand, trying to finish the ball to the rim. This one, you want to take off a little bit further from the basket. Before, we wanted Hannah to get close to the rim and explode up. Now she's going to take off a little bit further beyond from the basket and extend the ball out to the rim. Again, this can be an awkward finish. Don't worry if you're struggling with it at first. The more you practice, the more you'll get comfortable with it. So Hannah's going to work on an inside hand finish. Great job taking off on the outside foot with her inside hand. If you notice how far she took off from the basket, she was not anywhere near the basket, was able to extend herself to the rim. Good. Hannah, is this one you're comfortable with?
No.
No.
Not as comfortable as other ones.
And that's okay. As you begin to go through different drills, find what works for you, what makes you comfortable, and try at least all of them. And the more and more reps you put into them, the better you'll get. Same inside hand finish, we're just moving to the other side. Again, this will be a more difficult side for Hannah because now she's got to finish with her right hand and she's a left-handed dominant player. Don't worry about finishes right now, worry about your footwork. Try and take off on that outside foot and extend the inside hand and just work on that piece right now. You can go up against a wall, side of the house, okay, if you need to as well, just to give you a target if you don't have a hoop readily available. So Hannah's gonna just demo a couple inside hand finishes for us on the left side. So she'll be taking off on her outside foot, which will be her left foot, extending the ball with her right hand, trying to finish at the rim. Well done, very good job right there, Hannah. Great job taking off further from the basket and extending to the rim. That's a really good job for a left-handed player using their right hand to finish on the left side of the rim. We preach charges defensively in our program. And I know a lot of teams do that too. The really want their players to be able to stand in there and take a charge. So you've got to be able to avoid a charge as a player. You come in for a layup, and there's a defender standing right there, ready to prevent you from getting to the rim. 3 different ways that you can do that. We're going to show you a couple. We're going to start by showing you the pro hop. This is a jump stop sideways. And in this one, instead of getting to the rim in 1 dribble, we're going to tell players to get there in 2, or use the second dribble. The first dribble gets them to the defender, and their second dribble creates space. So Hannah's going to spin the ball out, double step in. She's going to take a hard dribble right to me, freeze. As she gets to me, she's taking her second dribble, pounding it right next to herself. As she picks up the dribble, she jumps to the middle of the lane and tries to go finish with a baby jump shot. I know that was slow and broken down. We'll show it a little bit more at live speed here. 1 dribble to the defender, second dribble to create some space. Your goal is to get to about the middle of the paint, or facing the basket directly in order to get away from your defender. You want to create space so they still can't block that shot. Hannah does a great job of getting away from the defender. 1 hard dribble to me, second dribble gets to the middle of the paint. A lot of players have difficulty with that second dribble. As you take that dribble, you want to push off your outside foot and jump to the middle of the lane. You jump as you pick up the ball. Jump as you pick it up. It's the same concept as a jump stop, you're just doing it sideways. You can practice this without a hoop. Jump as you pick up the ball. One final key is you want to bring the ball strong across your chest so that the defender can't slap it away. Lead with your elbows, bring it strong across your face, and then be able to finish at the rim. We'll have Hannah demo 1 more. She'll take a hard dribble to me, get all the way to me, Hannah. Strong dribble away, and she'll be able to go finish. That is the pro hop. Our next creative finish is known as the Euro Step. See this a lot in the game these days. This is a common finish at the rim now. A couple of things you need to remember. You are pushing off 1 foot and then you're jumping off the other. Again, you use this move to avoid a charge. You can go either way. You can go outside to inside, or you can go inside to outside. It simply depends on where the defender is. So if I'm the defender ready to take a charge, Hannah's going to dribble at me. At the high school level, we're still going to ask 1 dribble. At the younger levels, maybe you take 2 if need be. She's going to take 1 dribble to me. She's going to start by going outside to inside. She's going to push off her left foot and then jump off her right foot and go finish at the rim. These steps cannot be directly in front of each other, because then again, you'd still run into that defender there. You have to go around the defender as you go. Final thing is, in order to make this a really effective move, you have to sell the fake. As you step to the outside, take your head and the ball to the outside. Get the defender to lean that way, and then you come back in and finish on the inside. The Euro Step. Hannah does a great job showing the ball to the outside and using her steps to create some space. Wide steps, not directly in front of one another. She goes up there and finishes. You can finish with either hand as you do this. You can finish with your left hand or your right hand. One more time. Push off the outside foot, jump off the inside foot. Hannah's going to show us 1 going inside to outside. So now your defender's set up a little bit more inside. So now you need to take them more towards the paint, the rim, and then you come back to the outside hand to finish. Pushes off 1, jumps off the other, goes up to finish. 1 more, Hannah. This can be done on either side of the court. And again, you're taking an outside foot and then an inside step to get to the rim. Avoid a charge, go wide with your steps. Don't make them right in front of each other, and sell the fake. All right, our final creative finish is what's known as a rondo. Rajon Rondo, a point guard in the NBA for years and years, perfected this move. This is a great way to throw off a taller defender who might be looking to block your shot. So as you begin to attack the rim, the dribbling in with your outside hand, you're going to now take the ball and put it in your inside hand, fake to the rim like you're going in for an inside hand layup. The hope here is that you get your defender to bite for that shot fake. You show the ball, pivoting on your outside foot. So on the left side, you're pivoting on your left foot. Show the ball, pivot back around, square yourself up for a nice little baby finish here. So in full speed, Hannah's going to begin to attack the rim. Go ahead, Hannah. She's going to show the ball with her inside hand, get the shot blocker to bite on that first fake, and then pivot back to a nice little finish. We'll now have Hannah do one without a defender in the way so you can see the full footwork. Pivots off her outside foot, keeps that foot planted the whole time, being able to come back and finish with a little floater. So you pivot off your outside foot, show the ball with your inside hand, pivot back around for a finish. We'll now demo it on the other side so you can see what it would look like from the right. Here we are showing the rondo on the right side. Again, you're pivoting off your outside foot. So now in this case, it is your right foot that is your pivot foot. Pivoting off of show the ball with your left hand, pivot back around to finish with a nice little baby jump shot or a little floater to the rim. Your outside foot cannot leave the floor. As you do this, as you show the ball, you have to keep that back foot planted, otherwise you risk travel. So again, Hannah's gonna go in, pivot off her outside foot, show the ball with her left hand, pivot back around, come in for a nice little baby finish. Again, you use this to throw off a potential shot blocker, get them to bite on that first fake, and then come back in. Do one more. Hannah's done a great job of maintaining her balance throughout the whole pivot. It's very easy to get yourself off balance and drag that foot, but Hannah's done a good job of staying low and maintaining balance throughout.